Hey there boys and girls, Lucky here and welcome back to another CSGO video. So today I want to give you guys some tips on how to actually do a comeback in CSGO when you're down a couple of rounds or even lots of rounds, so you just want to get the tie. So specifically for that I'm just gonna go ahead and spoiler the gameplay really quickly. In the end we eventually tied this match. We were down 15-13, but we kept going even though the last two rounds were kind of hard for us, but we still were able to actually get the 15-15 in the end. So yeah, I can tell you guys the comebacks I've had in the last couple of games were absolutely insane. Sometimes we were down like 10 rounds and we still managed to get back. And I thought I would just share some tips with you guys to actually increase your chances when you're playing competitive, to actually get back into the game and win it or tie it or whatever basically you want to do with it. So first up, a little beforehand tip that you should always do, and I actually did not do this for this competitive match. Always warm up. For this round, or this match in general, I did not warm up, so my T-half was actually kind of bad. Well, worse than it would usually be. I'm kind of a well-rounded player when it comes to playing T and CT, but I should have definitely been a lot better with my T-half, and after we've switched, I got a little better. I was a little more warmed up, so it was working a lot better, but just keep in mind, always warm up, no matter what. Always try to warm up. So, let's get into the tips. The first tip would be to stay calm. Staying calm will actually keep your head in the game. It will actually make you not rage, which is also kind of another tip in itself, you could say, because as soon as you're raging or you're not staying calm or you're just getting distracted, you're losing focus. And when you're losing focus, it gets a lot harder to run around, to just rely on your game sense, and your teammates, your callouts, just everything will get a little bit more chaotic and you will have a harder time actually playing and hence winning the game. So a big tip I can really give you, no matter how much you're down, you could be down 15-0, it still is technically possible, and it had happened before, that you can still come back and do a tie with 15-15, and if you do that, it's usually quite an amazing feeling. So, first tip, staying calm, do not rage, it will help you a lot. And always keep in mind, you can always come back, it's always possible. However, many people actually have a wrong mentality when it comes to coming back. They only see like, okay, we're down 14-2 and don't think we can do this, let's just try. And people, they start to rush, they start to not play properly, they start to just want to get over with it, and they do not focus, they do not keep their head in the game, and that's the really big problem. The thing that you have to concentrate on is to take each round at a time. You don't want to see it like, okay, 15-2, we're completely down, they only have to win 2 rounds, we have to win 14 rounds, so we have to now win all these rounds, and no, that's the wrong kind of mentality. You want to think, okay, 15-2, next goal, 15-3. Take each round at a time and play each round completely seriously, because most of the time when people are down, they want to do a comeback or they have to come back, it's usually that they can, like, they don't have trust in their own skills, or they just like, okay, let's just rush this round and try to get some eco frags. I mean, we pretty much lost this anyway, so just try to do something crazy. No, that's the wrong mentality, because you can actually kind of rely on the enemy to do the exact same thing, to actually play a little more recklessly and stuff like that. And that's something you can punish them for, because when people have like 15 rounds or 14 rounds, they often get a little careless, and you can really kind of make it work for you. And you have to pay attention that you're not kind of falling into the same pattern just because you got rounds lost. So really make sure you take each round at a time. When it's, as you can see right now, we got a 14-11, and I think the next round actually, even though we're kind of in the good, goes to the enemy. Oh no, we actually got that one, but I think the next one actually goes to them, so it's 15-12 or 15-13 or something like this. And this is usually the point, especially when you reach the 15, where many people are like, okay guys, this doesn't make sense anymore, just let's get over with it. But you can really come back, and a tie is actually a great result. It's usually, a tie is my favorite outcome. It's usually the time where I actually call GG with a completely honest opinion and say, guys, this was a good game, let's do this again. And so yeah, I think this already wraps it up for this, so make sure you always warm up, make sure you stay calm in the game, do not rage at all, and try to keep your focus in the game. And the most important of all of them, take each round at a time. Don't try to get all the rounds and take a plan ahead. I mean, sure, look at the economy and stuff like that, but try to win each round at a time. So eventually we're tied, gladly or hopefully, but yeah. I think that's pretty much all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like or something like this. And Lucky Skill Faker out.